But yeah, I had a dude. Welcome to the Tech Couch Podcast. We're talking about Star Wars before the show, so now we're gonna bring it in here. Some dude told me Darth Maul, his like race of people or planet where he was from. Apparently, like that's where like an orange lightsaber comes from or some shit. It looks cool as fuck, but like I don't know.
Not exactly sure, because like a lot of the lore is weird about the lightsabers because it's changed that much and it's been all over the place ever since I think the beginning.
I don't
Like,
understand why they have lore. Like,
well, because like originally it was more of a thematic like decision, like
we have
it
magic.
changed color from it was like his dad. It was the only reason why it was a different color was so that you could tell which lightsaber it was. And it was like, oh, this is his dad's lightsaber, and like this is like your master's lightsaber. Or I think he uses Obi-Wan's lightsaber or something, and then he like transitions to his dad's lightsaber, and that's supposed to be like a thematic thing of how like you've achieved like maturity or whatever. You're now like as competent as your father is, and you can like take over and shit like that.
I watched George just straight up tell fucking Samuel L. Jackson, good guys get green and blue, bad guys get red. And he's like, I want purple. Are you sure it wasn't just to distinguish like good guys from bad guys?
Yeah, there was that too. Like,
Okay.
the red lightsaber looks. Well, I was saying like the original, like, good. The light side having like different lightsaber colors was just something that spawned from that. Like in Knights of the Old Republic, different lightsabers symbolize different roles within the order and shit like that. Like green ones are the teachers, yellow ones are the like enforcers, and then blue ones are more like diplomats or something like that.
But like, if the force is listen, those are magic space swords that just came into my brain, by the way, because they have like lore with the crystals and this and that. But like, if the force knows everything, then how is Anakin able to have a blue guy before a red guy? You know what I mean? Like, he didn't use a red lightsaber.
Bunch of different things. Like, they invented some new lore now where it's like
I see where the bullshit slides
do something
in.
really evil or some shit, like you bleed your lightsaber and it makes it turn red. I think it used to be like the Sith. The Sith come from the Sith are the people that use the dark side.
Yeah.
They're also a specific race of alien, and it's also the name of the planet they're on.
They're a specific race of alien?
Yeah. And they invented the dark side, I guess, which is weird.
But invented dark magic.
Pretty much. But like I think the original lore was that's where the red kyber crystals came from, or however you say that name.
Kyber crystals?
I think they're called that, something like that.
I didn't know they had a name.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, man, I don't know. It just smells like some fucking bullshit. No.
That's like I was saying with the like I like Knights of the Old Republic, and that's where I like heard the lore of the lightsabers. So like your test to become a Jedi was you had to go into this cave and go find your own crystal and make your own lightsaber.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then they just started adding all kinds of different stuff. And Knights of the Old Republic technically takes place like 1,000 years before the timeline of the movies.
Yeah, that's a bit much. That's a lot. Star Wars just like fries me though. Like, I don't know. There's just so much like weird shit. And whenever you get into talking to somebody that like knows everything off the top of their head, like fucking, I don't know, like my buddy I was telling you about, or Joseph seems to know a bunch. Like, it just turns into like me asking my child why they like Minecraft and cut to 1 hour nonstop talk about this exact thing, and then you just can't stop it. You know.
Well, they're like space samurai with with chi powers in the past, really far away.
A long, long time ago, far, far away.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I always thought was funny, because it's like Star Wars is like this futuristic sci-fi, and they're like a long, long time ago. It's like,
I don't know if that stemmed.
So what?
Yeah, I don't know if that stemmed from them, but it might be a good chance, because it seems like a lot of like future things take like a lot of twists to a lot of like movies or whatever are like they find out that this ancient civilization was way more like technology, like way more technologically advanced than they are now at this time. Like it always seems to be like in the past thing. It's weird. I don't know if you ever caught that before.
Well, there's like the Egyptian stuff where like people said the Egyptian. I think like Stargate, the Egyptians have like portals to like different dimensions and shit, and they just kind of like fucked off to another dimension or some shit, or a different part of the galaxy, and like that's what happened to them. And then like Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica is really cool, but it's really old, and that twist probably came from that. I don't know how old that
the other
like this show was made like a long time ago, but I don't know if there was like a comic or something before that. But like the whole thing with that is like their civilization gets overtaken by alien or by robots that they created, and they have to run away. And eventually they reach like this promised land, and they find out that like, well, they actually do have a twist on the ending, because they find out that like they were that this was actually Earth before, and the same thing happened again, and time is repeating itself.
Shit. That's on Battlestar?
Yeah.
I've never seen Battlestar.
They have like different versions have different endings where like they actually come here and it's like present day time and shit like that, and they're like, oh fuck, people are already here.
Yeah. I think I've only caught clips of Battlestar Galactica like late at night whenever the TV was on.
There's like a 70s, 80s show, there's a 90s show, there's what the fuck was the one called? Like Cylons.
Do they have one with like
robots?
Do they have one with like dragons and quests?
I think so.
And like maybe 7 of them. Like I don't know, the number 7. I don't know why that just popped into my head.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I don't know. But I heard that there's like 11 of those, so I don't know why.
7's Nurgle's number.
Oh, we're gonna go there, huh? Segue to the segue. Now we're gonna talk about Warhammer, everybody. Dragon Quest 7, you ready? You want to talk about? You want to tell the people about Dragon Quest 7? All right, Dragon Quest 7: Fragments of the Forgotten Past. Also known in Japan as Dragon Quest 7 Warriors of Eden, which is a much better name for this game. It's not a better name for the game, but it's just a cool name. Published in 2000 on PlayStation, remake in 2013 on 3DS, and then earlier this month, February right now, February 5th, 2026. The game follows the hero and his friends as they discover secrets about the mysterious islands surrounding their home of Estard, which is a funny name. Through some ancient ruins, they are transported to the past of various islands and must defeat evil in each new location. Game mechanics are largely unchanged from previous games in the series, although an extensive class system allows players to customize their characters. That is like the best part of this game. That's why I fucking love this game a lot. but it does have its issues. But basically, we didn't beat it. Mike got pissed off. And it's a really fucking long game, so even I didn't fucking finish it, and that's all I did was play this fucking game. So, and I like got hung up one time. So like, no, this game's like incredibly fucking long. Mike, you want to start on this one? We're gonna love it. I'm gonna love on it, but we're also gonna thrash on it a little bit, cause yeah.
Well, we finished 8. I think it was pretty long.
We finished 8, but we had an extra. Did we have like an extra episode in between it?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we're not. That's 2 weeks is with a full-time job. I don't know. I couldn't wrap it up. I think I'm close to the end though because I was on the last pedestal, like of the colored ones. They got these gray ones up in the corner. Didn't you say that you didn't have gray ones in yours?
I didn't see any, but
okay, then you didn't because they're like big ass gray ones.
Pretty sure I got as far as you did by the time you were seeing them.
What do you mean?
Because I thought you seen them before you got to like the robot place and the animal place, or around the time you got to the animal place.
Well, the gray pedestals in the room with the colored ones, they were just there from the very beginning. And then like
I thought you found shards for it at like early on.
Yeah, I did find a shard. I found silver ones, gold ones, and turquoise ones too. I don't know if that's part of the original game. But I don't even see any pedestals for gold and silver. And the turquoise one is like up on some island in the sky. Like it's fucking weird. But yeah, how'd you think about it? What'd you like about it? Because you've just never told me a single thing you liked about it, which is great.
Trying to think. Like most of the things I liked about 8.
Okay, which are?
I'm trying to think now because like they don't have a battle system until later in the game for some reason. The enemies look cool. The art is cool. For some reason, Maribel Naruto runs.
Yeah,
that's always delightful.
That was the first thing I noticed about her. I know you're gritting your teeth thinking about things that you like about the game. You just go on. Why did you not like the game?
Well, at the beginning, you have like 45 minutes of running around from your. It's like the first thing you have to do is give your dad a sandwich. Like you just walk outside your house, go to the dock. It's nothing. Then you gotta go to the castle, and then you gotta like go to these ruins and find the prince, and then you gotta go back to the castle. Then you gotta talk to this old guy. Then you gotta go back up to the castle, I think, and then other runes to hit these switches. And it was just so much tedious work and just running back and forth, not being able to do anything at the beginning, that I was so like deflated just from the start. And then a lot of the islands are just kind of like you just go to them and they're their own little self-contained stories, and then you go back to the main place where you're from, and Kiefer's dad is like, oh no, there's more islands, and then like you're like, oh fuck him, and then you go save more islands, and it's like in 8 you were on like an adventure where you were like you're obviously on an adventure going around save islands, but like I wanted to save like the slug dude, and his daughter was a horse and shit, and I wanted to figure out what the fuck was going on with all that stuff, Like it was something I wanted to like learn about and do and cared about. And this story is just like we're a bunch of children like saving these islands, and then we have to another big part is that you have to re-explore the island after exploring it in the past, because there are the same chests, but they're closed again and they have new items in them. So it's like Okay, I have to go check all those because I don't
You
know.
don't you don't always get the
fucking
same.
checker.
Well, you don't always get the same chests. Not all the time.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of the chests are the same. So you have to like in the volcano, you have to recheck a lot of the places because the same chests are just closed.
Yeah.
And
constant back and forth of it all, like, I understand completely why this isn't a game for everybody.
I like the islands being like different nations and shit, and having different languages. Even though it was like it's kind of hard to read it, but like it makes it more interesting.
Yeah, I have the Reimagined version. Mike played the 3DS remake. Yeah, the remake on 3DS. But we have very different games too. It turns out. Mine got a whole bunch of like quality of life improvements, so I could just straight up skip scenes all the time, and I get like voice acting and auto battling and shit like that. So like I just fucking been running through the game for the most part. Um, did you say yours was really slow picking shit up?
Yeah, there's this thing in older games. It was in the Pokemon Sapphire remake, or yeah, Alpha Sapphire Alpha, and whenever you pick an item up, like in normal dialogue boxes, they'll have a little like arrow or dot at the bottom of the screen whenever you can hit A, and like that won't appear, and it'll be like you picked up an item. And then like 6 seconds will pass by, and then a little dot will appear or whatever, and it'll let you finish.
Yep.
And like, just so many little things like that bug the shit out of me. There's a lot of times that enemies spawned on top of me after I killed them.
Yeah, that's shitty.
Especially in the volcano. And then a lot of enemies would spawn like in doorways.
Yeah, that's.
And it wouldn't be like all that bad. Like I like seeing all the different enemies in a game and shit like that. And since
on the map, you mean? I love that shit.
Well, no, like just fighting all of them. You know, I like seeing all the different enemies in an area, encountering them at least once.
Yeah.
And because the combat really isn't that interesting in the beginning of the game. Like I just spent most of the time pressing A, and like I probably technically could have made it easier if I just used boom all the time or bang or whatever. But
yeah, I get it. Yeah,
it's just different like A button press, so it's not really.
Well, you forgot the big thing at the beginning with like the peanut butter sandwich. Not the peanut butter sandwich, but the sandwich.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Sorry. I don't know. You cut out on man. But yeah, you gotta take fucking sandwich, and that shit's lame. Basically, the adults. The story of this game, it's basically just a conglomerate of a whole bunch of other stories, and it's just Kiefer being like, "Hey guys, the adults say that there's no land beyond this island, and I know they're wrong." And he builds a fucking ship over the course of a really long ass fucking time, and then they just like sail away and start doing shit on islands, and that's pretty much it. And then there's all these little stories in between. My version came with a handcrafted visual style, as it calls it. It's done like to be kind of like a diorama. It's really cool, and like the enemies and people and all that shit, they all kind of look like toys in battle anyway. Yeah, it's really cool. I like it a lot. It's just like explosive. I don't know. So much color, tons of charm. I loved it. We also
the worst thing about the game is that there's lips in it.
Lips are awesome.
Nah. Those things are gross.
Slugs like these with giant slugs, hooker lips.
Yeah. And there's this variant in the waters that have big purple lips, and they're pink. Those things are fucking gross looking.
Yeah. It's hard to go along with a story where there's like literally no attachment to any of these fucking characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. Like, hey man, you guys just wanted to go off on an adventure. That's just like what we're doing. And we're going from island to island in the past, to island in the present, to a fucking place to put tiles in, and you're finding fragments of all these different fucking places in the past, and you put them all on a tablet that fit together, and they're like, "Wee, you get to go into the past." I'm like,
Yeah, it's the worst part. Like the majority of the time you spend with the people on the island is in the past, and they're all dead in the future. And it's like, okay.
yeah, that's like how it feels too. It's like, oh, I had more of an attachment towards like this place than my own people.
Yeah.
Like, well, there's like a couple stories that are straight up like, I don't know. They're really good stories. Like, they got some feel in them. Like, the automaton
Yeah.
one that you have, that one ends pretty sadly. The fucking one with the two graves is wild. There's a couple other ones too. But I'm on like the last one, it seems to be, so I don't know. There's some good ones, but there's other ones I just don't give a flying fuck. And it's the shit where it's gonna go, oh, hey, go talk to Carrie. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Carrie. And then it'll be like, hey, go talk to Winifred. I don't know. And then go talk to Jack. And then you go back and talk to Carrie again. And they're like, oh, you got all the information I needed? Thank you. All right, let's go to this cave. And it's like, come on, man. Like, why the fuck am I walking around talking to everybody and we could have just skipped all that. All that. And I guess they cut down a shit ton of stuff in the story in mine, too. Like just cut shit out completely. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it seems like they fucking didn't do enough, you know? There's a lot of back and forth in this game with like everything. It's good. It's a great game if you love stories and you don't mind reading like all the fucking time. Cause like I like this game for the sorry, I had a yaw there. I like this game for job class system. And it's pretty fucking sweet. Did you ever you never found that out yet, did you, Mike? You didn't make it
No,
to
I
the
didn't get to that point. Which, like, I hate that when you put a game-changing game mechanic in the middle of the game.
Well, it's in there. It's already in there, but to actually change it out, like you start out with fucking what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 or 10 fucking vocations that you can play around with and switch to. But like later on, what you unlock when you get to All Trades Abbey is that you can like you could say this character got a mastered thief and jester. You would get a gladiator. That's not the correct mixture, but like it'll unlock that for that specific character, like and shit like that. But like, I don't know, man. I fucking love that shit, and I'm just constantly mastering my shit because it makes it feel like there's like a progression, like something I'm working towards, rather than just like some stat points and a level up. I don't know, but like everything's real different. It's fun. My fucking wolf boy is badass as fuck, and that he comes with that one because everybody gets their own very specific one just for them. Like the main characters is a fledgling fisherman. Yeah, so, I don't know. But yeah, there's 26 fucking jobs. There's 26 fucking jobs. Yeah, hero, druid, champion, monster wrangler. I just got that one, and I fucking love it because like I just like shoot out monsters, and they like do crazy attacks. You have to have thief and shepherd unlocked on one character to get that, I guess. Paladin, luminary, pirate, armamentalist.
And mine says son of fisherman.
Oh, yours
or fisherman's son.
Okay. Sage, gladiator, jester, shepherd, sailor, troubadour, thief, dancer, priest, mage, martial artist, which is really strong, and warrior. And then the specialized ones are fledgling fisherman, heir apparent, mini mayoress, wolf boy, destiny's dancer, and chevalier. I feel like that should say cavalier, but But yeah, everybody gets their own shit. You mix and match, create new ones, and it's super fun. I love a job system, man. I love it. So I'm constantly on auto battle, just fucking running through the game, fighting every fucking thing I see, and watching all these crazy new attacks going off. I fucking love playing this game. I just hate I hate the amount of dialogue. It's insane. Like, dude, that fucking that green thumb place yesterday I was talking about, excluding me, like, not really realizing I finished that storyline, was like hour and a half, 2 hours.
This game has stats.
Mad stats, bro.
What? I mean, there's casino tokens. Says I have 5 mini medals. Tells me how much gold I have carrying. I forgot I put gold in the bank. I was hoping like some bug fable shit was gonna happen.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
How
but
bad?
I had 391 battles and I defeated 1,148 monsters.
I never even looked at my stats, but I will tell you next episode.
14,000 gold.
14,000?
Yeah.
I made it up to like 70, 80. Dude, I check every fucking nook and cranny of this fucking game, man. Fight everything. Like, there's a point where you can just swing your sword on the overmap, and if you're strong enough, it'll just kill them, and you'll get like reduced points of everything that you would normally get in a battle. So like, lately I've just been running through places just chop, 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 chop. It's just like really fun to just get through and shit like that. But like, instead of getting 5 locations,
there's all kinds of settings that I didn't check. There's a fast battle message, but I don't think that make talking to people or anything any different. Nah, it doesn't.
Not talking to people.
Like, there's you know how Pokemon, well, you actually just found this out not too recently, or not too long ago. In Pokemon, in the settings, you can change the message speed and animations.
Yeah. That's so fucking trash. I cannot believe I went through my life like that.
I always changed message speed to 5, like, even when I was a kid.
It's fucking crazy. Were you just like dicking around and you found it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, whenever I was a kid, dude, I'd read the manual to games. I'd fucking do every fucking thing ever possible you do in games.
I never actually read the manual. I was just fucking like looked through the pictures, or if there was like Halo's manual, all the weapons and shit, it actually gave you information about the weapons. So I was like,
yeah.
Okay, original Halo's manual is like a little lore book. So like, I read that one. That shit was fun. It gives you info on literally like everything in the fucking game. I love that shit.
See, whenever I was a kid, we'd go to the mall and get games, and then on the way back, I'd read the manual because it was so exciting.
Yeah, we all did that shit. As long as it was like fucking goody good one, you know what I mean? I can't do the shit that's literally like, here's how to play.
I don't know, dude, I like that shit because, what's that? Like, that's how you would play older games because they don't have tutorials in them. Thank God. I'd like Pokemon is a prime example of this.
Give us back the manual and take the tutorials out of the games.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Pokemon's a prime example of this, but like, even in the first game, like, it takes forever to get a Pokeball. And like, that's the whole fucking point of the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, in the newer ones, they just kept making it worse. Like, I remember there's this one where it's like, your fucking rival is like up on this cliff or some shit, and you have to go talk to her, and you guys share, or she shares like her moments of anxiety about becoming a trainer, and blah blah blah. It's like, give me a fucking Pokemon.
Make them my slaves.
Well, dude, just like if you want to get me into a story, like, let me at least play the game first, so I care about anything at all.
Maybe that's why you just hate story games.
No, the story's fine. It's just like certain games have spoiled me, like Kenshi, just because you can do whatever the fuck you want. But like, I just want to play a game. I don't play a game to sit there and be talked to. So like, let me at least have that before you start talking to me for half an hour.
No, I know, but I just remember having a talk with you before, and you were like, "I just like don't care about game stories anymore." And I was
Yeah.
like, and doing this game is like, yeah, man, I could see where I guess if you ran into something like this enough times, you probably wouldn't give a fuck about anything. Jesus, like this sucks. Like I don't know, I somehow caught the right stories though, because the ones I actually liked, I still skimmed through them like super fast, but I understood exactly what was going on for the most part. So
Yeah. Like, truthfully, it wasn't the info dump and stuff wasn't very bad in this game, like compared to like a Final Fantasy game. But usually they only do that the one time. But
well, you leave
I
Final Fantasy
dread
8
that
alone.
situation.
They info dump you
What is it,
so many
Final
times.
Fantasy VIII? Before you enter the cave to fight Infrared, it's like, here's how the junction system works, and it goes into this thing where the fucking explains the entirety of the junction system, and it goes through step by step and shows you visually and makes you press the buttons. Yeah, that's fucking torture right there.
Yeah, that. Oh, here's what we need you to do. We need you to get on this train. All right. Remember that shit? And
Oh, with the little model.
if you fucked up, they made you watch the tutorial all over again.
Yeah, and if you actually fuck up on the train, you just run to one side of the train and then start over again. It's like no big deal at all.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like that shit's wild.
Oh, actually, if you fail that mission and fuck up, you lose a sea level, but
And
I
you have
think
to redo
the
it.
same thing. I forget exactly. I thought the same thing just happened again. I don't know. I never really had too much trouble with that.
Every time I
It was
played it on,
annoying.
yeah, I didn't understand what exactly I was doing, and I was playing on my Switch, and I fucked it up, and they made me fucking redo the whole thing again. Luckily, they have a fast forward on that thing because it's like the re-release. It's like, damn, dude,
Yeah.
fuck you. That would suck on a PS1.
Yeah, you like jump over the side, or somebody tells you the code to detach the trains, and you have to jump over the side, and the guards are running by, and you have to like jump up and down and shit.
Right. Yeah. Difficulty in this game though, back to 7. I guess for the last part because we didn't finish the game. There wasn't really much of a story, and yeah, I don't know, but the I don't know. The fucking. I guess this one's like a lot easier from what I've heard too. But you said you were steamrolling right through it. We're also
Yeah.
experienced JRPG players, but like, there were. I ran into some boss that I wasn't ready and underleveled, and I got fucking killed. Oh no, it wasn't
I
a boss. It was a fucking one of these like vamped up versions of the enemies. I don't know if you get them in yours, but I get like these black with orange hued versions of enemies, and if you,
oh, yeah.
well, it'll be like one in like every island, and if you kill it, you get its quote unquote heart, which its heart is an accessory that does something, and it's like bellows in the heart to always when to know when to use a single vial. So if anybody runs out of magic and that's equipped to somebody, they're gonna pop a fucking single vial on them. Like the magic item thing. Yeah, but it does like
Yeah.
weird shit like that. Like um the golem. The golem one, I think it's if you get hit where you're gonna be insta killed, you're left with 1 HP, so it's like a second chance kind of deal. You can take getting the shit kicked out of you. But yeah, there's like a shitload of them. But I've encountered some parts that weren't hard, but definitely like I was not ready for them. So I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
see,
know.
like, I'm usually pretty anal about being, like, up to date with my equipment. So, like,
Same.
if I'm, like, 100, 200 away, all depending on what the monsters around me drop. I might grind that out and like get all my equipment up.
Yeah, I didn't grind. I did. Well, I mean, unintentionally did. I was trying to get the fucking job classes mastered and shit. But yeah, fucking. I don't know. It didn't. I didn't try to grind or anything, but like when I say not ready for something, like I didn't have my correct vocations on. Like these are fresh, new, whatever. Most of the times I still fucking won whatever the fuck I fought, even if it was a brand new vacation. But like the final island or the second from the last one when I walked in there, like that fucking dragon dude fucking tore me up like 3 times in a row. And I was like, well, what if I just switch to the right vocation instead of being stubborn? And I fucking mopped him. It was bad. So I guess if you want the game to be a little bit harder, fucking just constantly try to master new shit. I don't know. I've never.
That's usually how I do it, though. That's how I did 8, Final Fantasy X too.
Yeah, and those games were fucking fun to grind in. I don't know. I always complain about grinding, but like if you do it right, it can be really fun. But you just have to make it feel rewarding, like constantly rewarding, because you're constantly doing the same fucking thing over and over again. It's terrible.
There's so many cool things in the job class system in 10-2.
I love 10-2 so much. I never did every single job because well, on my PS2, I fucking dude, I could only do it one time. I got the fucking Lady Luck dress sphere where you win that tournament for that fucking weird game that they have. But like I never got to fucking really see what that one was about because I beat 10-2 on my PS4. So like,
that was kind of lame.
Is it? All right, good. But I did have Berserker, the Dark Knight, the Alchemist, the cool ones. You know, I think I had every
Mascot?
I think I got Mascot once as well. But I feel like there was one other one that's like a weird one or some shit. It might be Mascot. Trainer.
Mascot's really cool.
I never had Trainer.
The Beast Trainer or whatever.
Yeah.
Animal Trainer.
Never got that one.
Yeah.
I forget how you get it. But
I don't know.
I
got that one really early.
Really? Okay. Huh. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I didn't get Mascot and I got Trainer then. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that one's harder.
But
I forget what Riki is. Is that her name?
Riku?
There we go. Riku. I was talking about Bleach earlier, so I was thinking Riku. But, yeah, I forget what Riku's costume is. Because I think,
Riku always has the best fucking costume. Every single fucking time.
Well, Yuna's was a Moogle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe she wins
Pains is a Tonberry.
What? Hers is the Cactuar, right, Riku?
I don't know. I don't remember the last one.
I thought she had a Cactuar. But, yeah, man. Or one of those did you say it was a Tonberry or Pains was Tonberry?
That was Pains, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's probably Cactuar. Moogle, Cactuar, and fucking Tonberry, the holy Final Fantasy trilogy of monsters. It'd be funny if it was like a baby behemoth.
Funny if she's a fucking Marlboro.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. But yeah, like I really enjoyed when you get those jobs up, man. They do some like wild ass shit. Like I forget what class. I think it was martial artist. Whenever I realized my people could do like crazy shit, and fucking little wolf boy on the back of the dog, I sat him up as the fucking monk or the martial artist, whatever the fuck, because it was just fun. He always has fucking like brass knuckles or claws on him as his weapon. But dude, he fucking jumped up in there and popped a big fat 568 damage whenever before that the highest I ever hit was like 200. It's like, what the fuck was that? So like after that, everybody's next job class was martial arts.
Riku is Kate Sith.
Oh my god. They had to have a 7 reference in there so bad. Fucking pieces of shit. Damn it, dude. That's really fucking lame. Fuck that. It should have been a cactus or a Marlboro, like you were saying. That'd be funny as fuck. But yeah, Shepherd's cool. Shepherd, you'll be fighting, and all of a sudden a herd of sheep will run across the fucking screen and fuck up the enemies. Like actually do real damage to them. Like I had one. I probably hit for like 600-700 before with one of those.
That was a Paper Mario item, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Like put him to sleep.
Yeah. What's the fucking other one, dude? The priest.
You said there was a pirate.
Yeah, there's a pirate. You like shoot fucking cannons, I think it is. Forget what it is exactly you do to him. But it's just like they just get like all different kinds of skills and their stats change. That's all it is. It's like a straight up job class system, you know. But you can do 2 of them. I don't know if you can in the remake, but in this one you can do 2 jobs, have 2 jobs running at the same time. So it's pretty badass. It's called moonlighting. So like I could have somebody that's a pirate and a fucking mage. You know what I mean? So it's cool as fuck. Man, I love that.
That's why it's called when you have 2 jobs in real life.
Moonlighting?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say overall, good game. Just be prepared, be fucking reading shit, and spending some time. That's all. Like if you're just somebody that plays one game, yeah, run around in circles, back and forth, past, present, never the future. Like, yeah, man. I don't know. I liked it a lot. I am a Dragon Quest fanboy. I liked it a lot, but I do get it when for the first time, like I actually get it. So, yeah, like I get your plight for once. Because holy fuck me. You ready to play 8 again?
Yeah, let's go.
No, we're not gonna play 8 again. What is your next game pick, or are we spinning a wheel, dude?
Guess we can spin a wheel.
You want to spin a wheel? I don't have a multi-wheel. Everybody, this is going to be the first wheel spin of the show. Let me get up in here. Mike, background elevator music while I look for this. Yeah. You want PS2 or GameCube? We only have 2 right now. Please.
You go with the 2.
Which one?
You already did the cube for like ever.
You want to do the PS2 then?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we did GameCube forever.
We did do GameCube forever. Pop the wheel, pop the wheel, pop the wheel. Okay. Spinning. Spin music, Mike. Do it. Aw, man. I don't know if it's on, man, but we got Tekken.
Yeah.
We're going to play Tekken. This is going to be an easy week. All right, everybody, you heard it. Final Fantasy VII's a moderately good game if you don't like fucking being fucked in the ass with a clock that just constantly tells you what time it is because it takes forever. Or it's just a great game for story lovers. But you heard it first. It's Tekken. We will catch you guys.
Might be having a fever dream, but I'm pretty sure the guy from Tekken looks like Phoenix Wright.
I don't know.
I'm like, imagine him having the same hairstyle right now. I might be completely wrong, but
okay. We're doing Tekken next week, though. We're gonna be running Devil is a Part-Timer, the anime. So we will see you guys then. Later.
Adios.